Compared to men in the USA, most women are much more reserved when it comes to expressing sexual attraction, even though they enjoy sex just as much as men do. Women often feel isolated or rejected when they try to openly express their feelings or desires. This stems from cultural and societal norms that have shaped women's behavior from centuries. Women are often taught that openly displaying their sexuality can be perceived negatively or judged by society, leading them to prefer more subtle forms of expressing their emotions. Instead of being direct, they might send subtle signals that men often struggle to recognize. By doing this, women hope to build a stronger foundation for a relationship where they feel desired, loved, and confident. Feeling wanted and appreciated helps women feel more attractive and secure, which in turn enhances their sexual desires. These and other factors explain why many women choose to express their interest more discreetly. However, this subtlety can lead to confusion, as men who aren't skilled at recognizing these signals may interpret them as friendly gestures. As a result, many men, about 90%, face difficulties in relationships because they don't understand the non-verbal cues women use to express their feelings. This often leads to misunderstandings, with the man potentially ending up in the friend zone. But what if I told you that ancient Stoic philosophy can actually give us some valuable insights into understanding female signals? It's all about being observant, being present, and being confident in our own skin. I think we've all been guilty of overthinking and overanalyzing women's body language at some point or another. We're like, oh, did she touch her hair? Is that a sign? Did she smile at me? Is that a sign? And then we're stuck in this endless cycle of confusion and doubt. The truth is, women can be subtle, and it's easy to misinterpret their cues. I mean, we've all been on dates where the conversation is going great, but then we start to wonder, is this just a friendly conversation or is there something more? It's frustrating, it's confusing, and it can be emasculating. But the thing is, most men are looking at this from the wrong angle. We're trying to read minds, we're trying to decode cryptic messages, and we're trying to figure out what she's thinking, without actually paying attention to what's right in front of us. Okay, so let's get into the 6 signs that show a woman wants you in her bed. The first sign is when she initiates physical contact. This can be as simple as touching your arm or shoulder while talking to you, or as bold as taking your hand in hers. But these won't be random or neutral touches. They will be intentional and meaningful. A woman might lightly and casually touch your arm, shoulder, or back, using these moments to increase physical closeness. The more frequent and intense her touches become, the more likely it is that she wants to get closer. For example, when she places her hand on your thigh during a conversation. It's one of the most obvious and powerful signs that she's ready for a deeper physical connection. The second sign is when she leans in close to you, invading your personal space. This is a subconscious sign of attraction, and it's a big one. When she's leaning in close, she's showing that she's comfortable around you and that she wants to be near you. The third sign is when she mirrors your body language. This is a classic sign of attraction, and it's something that women do subconsciously when they're interested in someone. If you notice that she's mirroring your movements, that's a good sign that she's into you. The fourth sign is when she asks you personal questions, and I mean really personal questions. This is a sign that she's interested in getting to know you on an intimate level, and that she's willing to open up to you regarding her intimacy. For example, she might ask, "What's the most unusual place you've had sex?" Or "What's your wildest sexual fantasy?" This isn't just curiosity. It's her way of subtly planting the idea of intimacy with her in your mind. The fifth sign is when she teases you or playfully pushes you away. This might seem counterintuitive, but trust me, it's a sign of attraction. When she's playfully pushing you away or teasing you, she's showing that she's comfortable around you and that she's willing to be a little flirtatious. The sixth and final sign is when she finds excuses to be alone with you. This is a big one, guys. If she's going out of her way to be alone with you, that's a sign that she wants something more. Now, out of all these signs, the most critical one is the first one, initiated physical contact. This is the one that shows her interest in a tangible way, and it's the one that will give you the most confidence to make your move. When a woman initiates physical contact, It's like she's giving you permission to take things to the next level. It's like she's saying, "Hey, I'm interested in you, and I want you to know it." And that, guys, is a powerful thing. Remember, these signs are not just about getting laid. They're about building connection and building intimacy with someone you care about. And hey, if you want to learn more about how Stoicism can help you in the dating world, be sure to check out my previous video where I dive deeper into this topic. And in the comments below, share your own experiences with these signs. Have you ever noticed any of them in your own interactions with women?